Hey there, Deborah Moorhead here, and welcome to your Juicy Relationship Tips. Today, the question is, how do I keep my partner from cheating on me? Now that is a big question. I am going to answer it from two sides today. The first side is what you need to do if your partner is already cheating on you. And then the second side is how you can set up your relationship so that ideally your partner won't want to cheat on you. So the first part is, what do I do if my partner is already cheating on me? Now that is a huge topic with a lot more information than what I can give you in here, but I'm going to give you a few pieces. The very first piece is, if you know they're cheating on you and you don't want to have cheating as part of your relationship, then you have to bring it up to them, because that's the only way to start to shift anything. So if you know you do not want to have cheating as a part of your relationship, then bring it up. Now, if they're not willing to stop cheating, then you are going to have to make a decision within yourself, because you can't work on it or do anything about it if they're not willing to stop. And then that puts the ball back in your lap and you need to make a decision about what you want to do. The next three pieces, I'm going to recommend that you get help to do these three pieces, a therapist, a coach, or somebody, because when there's that much hurt and emotion, which often happens after betrayal of cheating and an affair, it gets pretty hard to walk through these steps together. But let's go through the next three steps of doing this to move forward out of the cheating. The first of the next three steps, which I'm suggesting you get help with, is that you need to get to the root of the problem. Basically, an affair is really a symptom of some deeper things that are going on in the relationship. Now, I am not saying that if you are the betrayed partner that you did something to cause it, because that's not the case. I am saying that there was some problems and issues deeper going on in the relationship that need to be sorted through. The second piece and the second step of being able to move through this is that you need to allow space for grieving and loss of what you thought the relationship was. Because when an affair or cheating comes out, it's kind of like a knife to what you thought was a trusting, good relationship, or at least a trusting relationship. So you need to allow the space for grieving and loss. The fourth step is that you need to start digging into the hard work. It's hard work that you both have to move forward to be able to really create a new relationship. So those are the four steps if your partner, you find out, is already cheating on you, and what you need to do. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the other side of it, is what can you do to ideally prevent your partner from even wanting to cheat on you. I'm going to really quickly go through 8 elements that will help you to bring that in so that your partner is not even thinking about or wanting to, because they're so connected and devoted to you. The first one is, make sure you're validating them. Really just take time to validate who they are, validate what they're thinking, validate them. Then respect them. Even if you don't always agree, respect is such a core, important piece that we all need in certain ways. So make sure you respect them. Then have sex, and have sex consistently on a regular basis. That becomes so important. I know how busy life is. I know kids get in the way. I know all sorts of things get in the way. But sex is such an important way that we stop and we take time to say, you're important to me, and this is the place that we play together and we connect together. So have sex. The next is make sure that you are managing your own stuff, managing your thoughts, managing your emotions. Don't make the relationship a crazy relationship that makes it hard for another person to manage that and can want to push them away. So make sure you're managing your own stuff. You can get help with a coach or a therapist, but manage your own stuff so it's not dumping into the relationship and making it worse. Then make sure that you are regularly letting them know how much you appreciate them. The small things they do, the things that they just do every day. Just take the time to appreciate them. Thank yous, pleases. Just take the time to appreciate them. Then you want to keep some variety and spice in the relationship, and that can come out in lots of different ways. Little surprises, fun things, different things to do with sex, just variety in life and activities you do. Variety and surprises are something that just bring that excitement into the relationship. The seventh element, the seventh thing that you can bring in to help your partner to not even want to think about cheating on you is that you become their biggest supporter. You are just there and supporting them in what they are doing, their accomplishments in life, in who they are. Just be their biggest supporter. And then the eighth one is make darn sure that you are making time for them, just you and them. That time is a way that keeps the connection going in the right direction. Those are the 8 elements that you can bring in to help to make sure, ideally, that your partner will not even want to be cheating on you. Here's the last thing I want to say about this. Relationships are hard. They can be the most amazing, joyful thing in your life. What happens is in life we can get apathetic, or we can get caught up in our own stuff and become pretty selfish. And if we do that over a long period of time, that can cause dissatisfaction in the relationship and kind of open the door a crack to the possibility of cheating. So make sure that even though we go into those spaces at times, that you are doing these elements that I talked about, that you are doing the work, that both you and your partner are doing the work to really keep the relationship alive and important. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Please share this with anybody you think will appreciate it and will be able to learn from it. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me at DeborahMoorhead.com. I will see you next time.